close, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. But it's going to be second down. When you look at this Buffalo defense, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Dotson in motion right. Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
To the right side and intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You see the numbers for Corum a week ago. Very, very strong, well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Corum. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards there. The Bills have a first down. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
Corum now on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Bills at 9 and 6 now. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
A first down carry for Davis. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run straight ahead with Corum. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Blake Corum, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete. When you look at this Buffalo defense, they're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Eagles.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
guy, what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They run once more with Corum. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now they'll throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got Man complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Corn. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. T.J. Sanders in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A nice pickup at 10 means that this drive will stay on track.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. A gain of 13 yards.
Dotson in motion right.
Down, Philadelphia.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. That is caught left side by Bryant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the gun to give the corner. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Zach Bond there on the tackle. 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 7.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bills first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Now a handoff for Cora. And he's got it to about the 40. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. A good pickup there, a 22. So big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, and they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Corum. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the gun, it's Allen. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir laying himself out in the end zone. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box. Touchdown.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
This short throw caught by Goddard. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Looking to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
11 more yards. That's another Eagles 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Hurts. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Great coverage down in the end zone. He's scanning the field, looking. No one ever came open. So in the end, he makes the best decision and just fires it over the end line.
Here's Hurts to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now Hurts is going to do it himself, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with career touchdown number 60. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Panthers win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's the rookie starter, the 2nd-round pick, Tyler Shuck. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. 1 of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Saints have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Jalen Wright. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To the air, Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On the give, it's Corum. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, Corum. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, here's Corum. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the...
They'll run with Corum. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Corum. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. And with that touchdown pass, he's going to draw level with a Hall of Famer Peyton Manning for most touchdown passes in a single season, with that being number 55 for him on the year. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now Hurts on the option right. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Throwing is Hurts. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
On third down, Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
At the Bills' 15-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
Back at the 29-yard line.
Now Allen. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3-and-out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bills first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Corum. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
319.
From midfield, here's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Corum now on first and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's another Bills first down.
Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Middle. What's that?
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it.
Allen's pass intended for Dalton Kincaid.
Oh, that was taking a big risk there. They faked the spike, hoping to catch the defense napping, and they weren't. In the end, this does wind up stopping the clock, but now you're looking at a 4th down.
What's that?
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught inside the 25. And he will be taken down inside the Buffalo 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Good for the Eagles. 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Elliott is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. On the spin. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bills' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.